Good morning. Welcome to everybody catching the replay, and hashtag replay. Let me know that you're joining me. And so we are on to day 4 of our self-care challenge. And so for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Rollie, and I am a holistic life and wellness coach. And I am really super excited to be doing this challenge. And so we are now on day 4. I forgot to change the date. So we're now on day 4 of this challenge, and we are we're plugging away and getting really great feedback from those of you who are joining. And so I've been sharing this in the event page. So it's going to the event page that is there. It is going to Facebook or to YouTube, and it's actually been going live to YouTube, which is something new because typically I only go live on Facebook. So pretty excited that it's actually going live to YouTube as well. And so each day I have been sharing a new self-care challenge. And as I've shared before, this challenge is specifically for me. This challenge is specifically for being able to, really weird. It's not showing that I'm live. Really weird. Yes, it is. Just not on my computer. I guess my computer needed some time to catch up. I always double check to make sure that it's actually working. But so I started the self-care challenge because although I am really great at making sure that I have a self-care piece component of my life most of the time, I realized that life had kind of taken over and had stopped me from making sure that self-care was a more diligent part of my day, which is what I normally do, is that I normally have those pieces of the day. And so yesterday when I jumped on, I couldn't remember what our self-care challenge was for the day before, but I do remember today because I had to bring my book back. And so it was read 15 minutes. And so I don't know if it was actually 15 minutes for me or not, but what I did was I read one chapter. So I just figured that it was actually easier. And the book that I chose was When Angels Speak. And so that was the one that I had actually read, and it was just something that I really needed to listen to. And I've read it before. I've read snippets of it before. I didn't read the whole thing because it has chapters from different authors that are in here. And so each chapter is a different author. And so what I decided to do was read, go back and, good morning, Chuck, is go back and start reading chapter 1. And start from the beginning and work my way back to the end again. So that's what I'm going to be reading over the next 22 days. I think there's 22 chapters. Well, there's 22 messages, so there has to be 22. It doesn't have the number of chapters. It just has like all the list. So it doesn't say how many. Oh, actually, I think it does. Chapter 13, chapter 20, 21, 22, yeah. So it actually has 22 chapters. And so I'm super excited that we are going to be moving on to day 4. So day 4 is a reminder of being able to create a bedtime routine so that it's always the same thing that you're doing every night, so that your body can actually get used to sleeping, get used to knowing that it's like, okay, now I'm actually prepping myself for bed. And for any of us who set up and established routines when our kids were little, that was one of the things that we did, was we always set up a bedtime routine. And so having a bedtime routine for ourselves is extremely important as well, so that we're always doing the same thing. If we can try and be in bed at the same time every night is really helpful as well. Me saying on the eve of being up really late, but I still do my normal bedtime stuff. So other than last night, I added the reading, and so just making sure that you're actually taking that time to just wind down and just be present, right? So being mindful of bedtime, and so like having those routines of what it is that you're doing. Typically my bedtime routine involves having a bath, but on the days that I'm not able to have a bath, then I still do the rest of the normal routine stuff. So then I get into my PJs, I brush my teeth, I grab some water so that I have it beside my bed, and just those are my regular wind down things. And like I said, so now I'm actually starting the reading that I started yesterday. So I'm going to continue with that one chapter a month for at least 22 days, and go from there. And so let me know what it is that you guys read yesterday, because I'm really curious. And let me know, what does your bedtime routine look like for you typically? And are you making any changes to it? So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5 of our self-care 30-day self-care challenge. So see ya. Bye for now.